So hey everyone, spoilers of One Piece chapter 1102 are finally here, and guess what brother you were eagerly waiting for? When will this backstory of Kuma end, brother? Will this flashback end that brother? Final day has come because brother this flashback will end within the chapter. Well, I don't know why people are not liking Kuma's flashback because earlier people were liking it a lot, but ever since Osense expanded it a bit, people are not liking it. A little negative response was seen here where people were calling the chapters mid-middle, but brother, I think this flashback is very good where the backstory of brother Kuma has been given the main motive and because of this flashback. Well, friend, whatever it is, whether you like this flashback or not, but finally this flashback has ended, brother. The title of this chapter is Kuma's Life Jahan. Now we will see about Kuma's life, meaning we will go a little further into the past, where we will see some things from Kuma's perspective, like the scene of the thriller bark, then the scene of Saba A, and after that, the scene of the Summit War. Brother, the good thing here is that these scenes have not been expanded much but have been finished in small panels, but brother, for the thriller bark scene, I would like to see whether we get Zoro's Joe Nothing again. There was a moment that happened, it will be shown because, brother, the fun that comes from watching that moment is not found anywhere else. But, brother, inside this chapter, we found a very interesting thing where there was the scene of Saba Wadi where Kuma killed Luffy and his STO. The members of the head were all sent to different places, and there was a panel that seemed to be missing, so here that panel has been inserted where we see that Kumar is saying something about Luffy and his brother. He said something that was not expected at all, where Kuma was saying about Luffy, that Luffy is the one who will save the whole world, but now Luffy has arrived very early, and because of this, Luffy and his crew sent his brothers to different locations so that they could train. Because Kuma thinks that Luffy can save the whole world in some way or another, but that time has not come yet because Luffy is still very young and the crew is also very weak, hence brother Kuma teleported Luffy and the show head members to a place where they could train. But brother, here a question is definitely coming to mind. After all, Kuma brother, how did he know that Luffy is the person who will save the world, and why did he say that line? Because, till that time, Kuma would hardly have known that there is a Nika type of dull fruit and Luffy has it or something like that. It is also possible that he knows that Luffy is the same Nika or Joey boy because, brother, we heard Kuma say that the one who is Joey has the powers of rubber and he can fight freely by using the powers of rubber. If he can, then when he would have seen Luffy, he also has similar powers, he is also kind of goofy, and Joey acts like a brother, or he provides smiles to people, and when he would have seen that Dale Foot Encyclopedia there is nothing written about Gum Gum Fruit in this chapter, so he must have suspected that Luffy is the person who has Nika's powers. Well, we will talk about it more in the chapter, but as Kuma's memories progress, brother, time was also passing by, and we came back to the present time where Vegapunk does not want to erase Kuma's memories, but Kuma says no problem, you do it, I don't care. After which, brother Vegapunk tells Kuma that he will erase his memories, but he even tells Kuma to take out his memories with the help of his pop and foot power. Kuma does this. She does the same, and we see there the bubble of Kuma's memories. It is placed inside Acre, which was touched by Brother Bunny, due to which she was able to see Kuma's flashback and know all the things that happened with Kuma. After which, brother, in this chapter also, we will get to see another very touching moment because brother Kuma was about to lose his conscience very soon, so he asks Baga Bang to give a message to Boni, where his final message will be to Boni. Happy birthday to Luffy and brother. Amidst all this, we also see why Dragon came to Lock Town and how it saved Luffy because, brother, a page from chapter 1102 of One Piece was shown inside Jump Fester 2024. Where we see all these things that brother here Dragon was talking to Sabo and here he was asking Sabo why do you want to go to lockdown, then here Dragon does not respond to this but here he asks who is in charge of the lockdown, then here Sir says that Captain Smoker is in charge there, after which brother we also see a panel of Ace and Jime where Ace is showing Luffy's bound poster to brother Jime. And he would be saying from the gym, do you know whose brother this is? So in the gym too, he would be interested in seeing Luffy's defeated poster because just a short time ago he had defeated brother Erlong, so he would think that this here, brother, we also saw Kuma, who was looking at Luffy's bound poster, and after that, brother, we saw Bonnie, who had taken her new pirate form and was going to sell very soon. The one where she was talking about the rules of becoming a pirate, where she says to steal everything you want but from bad guys and don't help any people, but if needed, do it, i.e., your brother, who is Bonnie. I thought that she was like Luffy because Luffy also does not want to be a hero, but he helps people. We also see that Gyo taught Bonnie to apply lipstick, etc., and Bonnie got piercings on her face. This was done because she wanted to show Kuma that she was Bonnie because the sapphire stone had been removed from her face, so she thought that Kuma would not be able to recognize her, so she got the piercing done at the same place so that Kuma could recognize her, after which finally, this flashback would have ended and we would have gone back towards Agate. But brother, the time was still going on when Bonnie was crying after seeing Kuma's mess, so here you can say that the time was going on when Brother Straw Head Sare was fighting with Fun, and that fight was cut short by Brother Oda Sense, so maybe we will get to see that fight here, after which we came to the scene where Satan caught Bonnie. I had taken him, and he was about to kill him, so, brother, for now, this is all I get in spoilers with a full explanation of the chapter.